Two Israelite men sneak into the city of Jericho. The men are spies. They take refuge in a place where they feel no one will notice them, the home of a prostitute, Rahab.
We're watching James Mance, who is a helper to the writing committee. He's taking us through the symposium item, Imitate Women of Strong Faith, Rahab. And I couldn't help but find his introduction hilarious. Because when he puts it like that, how are we supposed to take it seriously that these Israeli spies chose the house of a prostitute for strategic reasons? Okay, we've climbed the wall. We're in Jericho. What's our next move? I think we need to take cover quickly. We need to find somewhere where we can lay low for a while and no one will think to look for us there. Yes, good point. Ideally, we'd need to find somewhere where no one would think to find men in the city. I've thought of just the place. We could hide in a prostitute's house. No one's going to think of looking for men there. That's apparently an actual conversation that happened between these two spies. And just to be clear, I don't think that this happened, as I've already explained. The events outlined in the Pentateuch, there's no reason to believe any of it happened because there's no historical or archaeological evidence outside of the Bible for anything that happened in the Bible narrative pre-David. So as far as we know, all of this stuff is completely made up. But even when you take the story at face value, it's a bit of a silly story, isn't it? Yeah, of course they sheltered in the house of a prostitute for strategic reasons.
In the following dramatization, notice how a young Bible student shows faith like that of Rahab.
There was no doubt about it. I had found the truth. So, why did I feel so anxious? I knew how Mom felt about the holidays. But I also learned how Jehovah felt. They displeased him. Some changes in my life were easy to make. But I really needed Jehovah's help for what I had to do next. I love my mom so much. When I explained that I wouldn't celebrate the holidays anymore, I could tell that she was hurt. But I knew I was doing the right thing and prayed that Jehovah would help her understand.
This is going to be a holiday season like no other. Like this 36 megapixel DSLR camera kit for just $399. Or would you believe this 65-inch 4K UHD smart TV is only $849? Hurry in before it's gone because the...
I admit I was surprised when she said she wanted to learn more. What a blessing. Thanks to Jehovah, I had found the truth. And now, maybe my family would find it too.
It's just so cheesy and unrealistic, isn't it? Yeah, that's really going to be the outcome. When you're studying with Jehovah's Witnesses and you need to let your mother know that you're not going to be around for the holidays anymore, that's how your mother's going to react. She may be upset at first, but give her some time and she'll come round to the idea that this is the right thing. This all totally makes sense. And actually, she needs to become a Jehovah's Witness too. I mean, it's not impossible, I suppose, that this might happen, that a mother might see her child getting involved in a new religious group, or let's face it, cult, and decide to tag along in the Bible studies and see whether there's anything to it. And who knows, maybe fall for the bad arguments and emotional reasoning herself. But let's face it, in the vast majority of cases, Jehovah's Witness parents are going to be mortified that their children are getting involved in a cult. And in fact, we've even seen in Jehovah's Witness propaganda them moan about the fact that Jehovah's Witness parents, on finding out that their child is becoming a Jehovah's Witness, have started to shun them. So which narrative are we supposed to believe? That parents of people who become Jehovah's Witnesses are so thrilled about it that they decide to become Jehovah's Witnesses themselves, or that parents in that situation are so opposed to their child joining a cult that they start shunning them. You can't have it both ways. This is an unrealistic dramatization. It's completely over the top. I mean, the music is like crime drama or spy thriller music, and all it's talking about literally is Christmas and putting Christmas decorations in a box because you feel like they somehow upset God. And I'm just going to say it, I know a lot of you will be thinking this, isn't it interesting that the people who cast Jehovah's Witnesses for these dramatizations invariably go for the eye candy? They invariably go for young Jehovah's Witness men or women who are easy on the eye, knowing full well that this will aid them in their agenda, namely of making a video that people are going to enjoy watching for reasons other than the content itself. In this case, more to do with the fact that young Jehovah's Witness men, hormonal, sex-deprived Jehovah's Witness men, are going to enjoy having the monotony of a Jehovah's Witness convention broken up a bit by seeing the portrayal of a pretty young woman becoming a Jehovah's Witness.